And next, we have the place-based panel, and we're going to bring to the stage Andrea Wiley, Impact and Resource Development Officer with the Pajaro Valley Unified School District, and Kimberly Peterson, Deputy Director of the County of Santa Cruz Human Services Department.
Good afternoon, everybody. We'll just stand here. We'll be relatively short and give you back some time. So today we're going to talk to you about the Pajaro Valley Collaborative, which is a collective impact movement advancing positive outcomes for the Pajaro Valley. Before we talk much about the collaborative, it's important to ground ourselves in the place. The Pajaro Valley is nested within South Santa Cruz County and North Monterey County. It includes the city of Watsonville and the unincorporated areas of Freedom, Corralitos, Las Lomas, Royal Oaks, and Pajaro. And the Pajaro Valley Collaborative Service Area, it's not really drawn, as you can tell, by administrative lines, by county lines, but really by the experience that residents have and how they live. Why are we focused on this area? This area and the people within this area experience more barriers and disparities than other people in the communities. The average income, for example, the average income of people in South Santa Cruz County is about $83,000 a year compared to over $100,000 a year for the rest of the county. Watsonville Community Hospital, which you've heard referenced a couple times today, 75 to 80% of their patients are covered by Medi-Cal. And despite overall gains in educational attainment throughout the county and areas, disparities remain, with 53% of people over 25 in North Santa Cruz County having a bachelor's degree or higher, but 20% of people over 25 in South Santa Cruz County having a bachelor's degree or higher. And as Speaker Rivas said earlier this morning, that we want to help people not just survive, but we want to support people to thrive.
Thank you, Kimberly. Again, my name is Andrea Carlos Willie, and I am a member of the Pajaro Valley Collaborative through my job at the school district. The Pajaro Valley Collaborative was born of community and is built for transformation. We are 26 nonprofits and public agencies united by trust and a shared commitment to our valley. We connect weekly to discuss the state of our community. We came together in 2020 during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, when Watsonville and surrounding communities bore a disproportionate share of cases and deaths. And in response to that pandemic, our organizations mobilized quickly, coordinating clear, culturally grounded, multilingual public health messaging, advocating for equitable access to testing and vaccines. And through that consistent communication and community-driven advocacy, we have built trust. And that foundation of trust became the springboard for all of our collective impact work. We are turning a shared vision for our community, the Pajaro Valley, into a coordinated, data-driven action team. In 2023, we received statewide recognition through a grant from the California Accountable Communities for Health Initiative. We are one of 37 communities in the state of California doing similar work to affirm our capacity to lead collective and systemic change. And a key tool that we are using here in the Pajaro Valley is the development of a PVC data dashboard that will be featured on DataShare Santa Cruz County in the coming year. It is now in development and will serve as a shared compass to align our efforts, track progress, and keep equity at the center. Our work and our dashboard will have 3 areas of focus: health and well-being, to advance equitable access to care, nutrition, safe living conditions, all through the social determinants of health. We are also tracking economic prosperity. We want to remove systemic barriers and support education and workforce development, while also creating financial stability and intergenerational wealth. And our third area of focus is civic engagement. We know that when we foster informed participation, elevate community leadership, and ensure residents shape policies and systems, we can improve our lives together. All our organizations are aligning strategically to advance positive, measurable change for the Pajaro Valley.
So at its core, the PVC is more than a coalition. We're really a familia of leaders rooted in community, united by commitment and shared vision. We consistently prioritize community well-being over our individual organizational interests and foster trust and belonging. Our leadership spans local, regional, state, and national spheres and across systems: county, city, education, health, social services, and nonprofits in community doing direct client service, technology development, housing, micro businesses, clinics, mental health, and childcare. While we are collaborating and strategizing for long-term change, our relationships and networks have also allowed us to respond to emerging issues. For example, when the Pajaro levee broke a couple years ago, we were able to respond to the flood and ensure that residents had real-time information regarding where to go, and those who needed long-term shelter had support while they were displaced. Also now, considering the impacts of H.R. 1, which we've also heard a lot about today, the state budget, and other federal policy changes, we are able to collaborate to mitigate the best we can the impacts of those. For example, we've held a number of press conferences in English, Spanish, and Mixteco, and we're coordinating outreach to communities to know about how to ensure that they are enrolled in Medi-Cal while they can be, how they maintain their Medi-Cal, which again supports this overall health system, which ties to quality of life and economic stability, and on how to navigate work requirements, which is going to be another big change for those two systems.
So here are our members, and a few of you are in the audience today, and we are proud to stand here with them. Thank you to all of those partners, leaders, and community members who are uplifting our work. Our journey is collective, our vision is abundant, and our commitment is enduring. We are advancing the Pajaro Valley together. We are proud to have MBEP as a sponsor of our work as well, and a partner. And please go ahead and log on to our website. You can see our social media handles there, and reach out if you want to know more about what we're doing. But we ask that you watch for the rising of the Pajaro Valley. Despite all of the hardships that we have heard about today, this community is abundant, and we are proud to stand together. Thank you.